Yunnan, China, torrential downpours have battered the province, setting off landslides and flash floods that have torn through villages and mountain passes. Once quiet streams swelled into violent torrents, carrying mud, rocks, and debris into communities. The scale of destruction has been severe, leaving landscapes altered and infrastructure in ruins. Roads that linked rural towns to larger hubs were shredded by the force of water and falling slopes. Asphalt crumbled, embankments collapsed, and stretches of highway simply vanished under waves of mud. Bridges that once stood as lifelines across valleys were twisted or swept away, leaving communities cut off and scrambling for alternative routes. Heavy machinery now claws at the wreckage, but reopening arteries remains a formidable task. In small settlements, homes bore the brunt of the disaster. Walls cracked, rooftops collapsed under torrents of earth, and foundations dissolved in surging runoff. Families watched entire blocks buckle under the weight of landslides, with household belongings lost to the floods. Authorities have moved to survey the extent of damage, while basic services like water supply and sanitation remain fragile in many districts. Fields and farmlands, the backbone of local livelihoods, were devastated. Rice terraces, carefully cultivated along steep slopes, were drowned in silt or washed away altogether. Corn, vegetables, and other staples disappeared under layers of gravel and sludge. Farmers face not only ruined crops, but soil stripped of fertility, a blow that will ripple through food markets and household income long after the waters recede. Tourism, another pillar of Yunnan's economy, has been struck hard. Picturesque valleys, hiking trails, and mountain resorts now lie buried beneath mud or stand cut off by blocked access roads. Visitor centers and guest houses reported flooding and damage, forcing closures and cancellations. For a region that draws countless travelers each season, the blow is both economic and cultural, leaving uncertainty about how quickly recovery can begin. Rivers and drainage systems buckled under the relentless rainfall. Channels filled beyond capacity, embankments eroded, and makeshift barriers gave way to sudden surges of water.
这海贼啥呀？这海贼啥呀？
后来下不得。
Engineers reported debris jams that magnified flooding, while swollen currents scoured away riverbanks and foundations. With the soil still saturated, officials warn that more slides and renewed flooding remain possible if storms return. The disaster also crippled utilities and supply lines. Power grids faltered as transformers shorted and poles toppled. Remote towns went dark, relying on temporary generators until crews could clear roads and restore connections. Telecommunications were interrupted, complicating coordination of relief and repair work. Meanwhile, trucks carrying food and fuel stalled at blocked highways, creating shortages in isolated communities. Temporary walkways are being erected where bridges fell, and makeshift dikes are shoring up riversides. At the same time, officials are mapping long-term strategies for restoring farmland, compensating losses, and reinforcing infrastructure against future disasters. Assessments are ongoing as rescue teams gain access to cut-off valleys and mountain villages. Each new survey adds to a growing tally of destroyed homes, broken bridges, and ruined fields. The final picture may take weeks to emerge, but what is already clear is the sheer depth of damage. Rebuilding will demand not only time and resources, but also rethinking how the province can live with and withstand the power of its rivers and rains. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Note, some footage in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the exact event described. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.